Man,
hey, Joe.
If a Democratic administration had done this, you and I would be 80 years old, and the Republicans would still be talking about it. They're not. This is what I don't understand. Maybe you can help out here and explain it to me. Like, a lot of the administration's response and some Republicans' response on the Hill, that is much ado about nothing. It just doesn't sell. Nobody's believing that. Nobody. Everybody knows. Everybody knows this was like a serious screw up.
Yeah, when you have in all caps the bombs are going to be dropping at this time, it's pretty explicit about what's going on.
Yeah, not a close call.
And also, it's kind of an illustration, though, of what Trump makes these folks do. You have serious people, members of Congress, who've got to swallow a party line in which they say it wasn't war plans, it was attack plans. I mean, this is the party that dined out on the meaning of is for 30 years. And now you're talking about, and also, but that's an extension of the sort of the price you pay. Some would say the tariff, to borrow a phrase in the news recently. When it comes to Trump, you just have to walk the party line because, as you guys said earlier, there's this culture of you can never explain, you can never apologize, you always have to just double down. When you have that expectation, there's simply no way to do what's obvious to everybody, which is we screwed up, it won't happen again, let's move on, which Waltz kind of tried to do the first night with Laura Ingraham, and Rubio kind of did a taste of it yesterday. But the broader culture, it just won't allow that in the party because it's not really a traditional party anymore. It's a personality cult led by Donald Trump.
Well, and again, you were saying, though, Jonathan Lemire, that even Donald Trump himself is saying there's a screw up, it's not going to happen again. And so I do wonder why you have the Secretary of Defense putting himself so far out there when this was clearly his screw up.
Yeah, and I reported a day or so ago that Trump, though publicly attacking the messenger, privately was frustrated with this. It's a distraction. It's sloppy. He wants to be talking about tariffs, and instead they're bogged down with this. And we heard in that radio interview we talked about earlier this morning about that about how he's sort of pointing the finger at others. But at least for now, and it would seem that heads aren't going to roll just yet. I'm told there's no final decisions have been made, but we're seeing them circle the wagons. And it is interesting how in the sort of MAGA world, Hegseth seems to be getting more defense. And it's Waltz who's being singled out as, hey, this is the person who screwed up. Though an argument can be made, it's Hegseth's the one that Waltz inadvertently started the group. Hegseth is the one who put the sensitive information in it. But that's also reflective of how Hegseth is sort of deified in the MAGA world, while Waltz is viewed still as a little suspiciously.
I did a live show interview on The Ink with Michael Cohen, Trump's former attorney turned nemesis, this week. And he said something really interesting. He said, if this had happened in Donald Trump's company, the person would have been fired immediately. Multiple people would have been fired. He would never tolerate this for his company. He only tolerates it when it's the United States of America that's been violated in this way, which I thought was very interesting. What's really funny about this story in a not funny way is that the whole premise of authoritarianism is more order, right? Freedom is great, but it's messy, it's chaotic. So sometimes when people feel there's disorder, they opt for someone like Donald Trump who promises strongman, order. We're gonna bring things back to basics. Everything's not gonna be so helter-skelter. If you do chaotic authoritarianism, disordered authoritarianism, wannabe autocracy that is just like every day is a different kind of disaster, you're kind of nowhere. You're neither offering people freedom, liberal democracy, constitutional order, nor are you offering them order. You're kind of offering them nothing.
Well, but you also talked about DEI. I mean, here the whole idea was, and what we've heard from Pete Hegseth time and again is, we've sacrificed competence for diversity. We've sacrificed order for diversity. We've sacrificed the warrior spirit for diversity. I don't know. I'm looking back over Lloyd Austin's 4 years at the Pentagon and never saw a security breach like this.
Do you remember when that plane crash happened in D.C. and they were immediately talking about, was this DEI? Was this DEI? Right? And you just put it up on the screen. We have this morning in the Ink a post about, Trump promised to get rid of DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, and he's replaced it with his own DEI, disorder, entitlement, and impunity.
Right.
And we're seeing all three of those are in the group chat scandal, but they thread through everything from these tariffs. They're actually just not that good. I mean, I hate to they're just not very good at even if you liked their goals, they haven't been very good at their goals. They don't seem that smart.
Well, the White House's strategy here is really questionable. To blame the journalist and to try and deflect and to try and blatantly lie in some cases. It's sort of distilling this White House's approach to these problems down to the simplest and most basic levels for any American citizen to really see how it happens. Here are the texts, here are the lies.
Yes.
And it's saying to a lot of our citizens, maybe who have family members in the military, who are in the military, that this White House doesn't care about the safety of our troops. I think that message for many might be hitting home